Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the 25th episode of the Biz
Yep.
Podcast.
And first
Welcome back,
episode for
everyone.
2024.
Absolutely, yeah, and we've had a few new changes. We're on Apple Podcast now. It's really
Yeah,
nice.
we just got that up and low going.
Really nice, yep, and we've had a little bit of a glow up, a new logo.
Yeah.
Dynamic duo. Yes, let's start with
New logo
2024.
looking good.
Yeah, let's hit the intro.
You're listening to episode 24 of the Biz Podcast with Caleb and Max.
The golden microphone is on.
Yeah.
So, anything new, Caleb? What's new with sports or anything?
Nothing too much, just the same old, same old. Have a swimming carnival coming up.
Ooh,
Well, hopefully, let's see if I still have it.
Oh yeah, definitely. We've got to see if that your Superman dives are still in action.
Yeah. It's like
Definitely.
same tricks, old dog.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Old dog,
I
same
love that.
tricks.
That's really nice. Yeah, I love that saying. Yeah. So here on the agenda, we started off with Christmas gifts. So what do you think the worst Christmas gifts are to get? Like just re-gifted gifts or anything?
Definitely re-gifted gifts. And the even worse thing if you know they're re-gifted.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I'll tell you.
Like there's obvious signs of use.
Yeah, I gotta say something for Christmas. It was a kind of a gag gift, sort of. So I got I got my iPad and stuff for Christmas. But then
Yeah.
there's been this razor, like this Star Wars little merchandise branded razor that's been at the top of my bedroom cupboard for about 5 years, I've got to say. And I opened the Christmas gift, and it's that razor, and I was like, "Hang on a minute, I recognize this from somewhere."
Yeah.
So I know it was there, and the worst thing it was at the top of my room. That was the one thing that was bad about it.
Made it so obvious.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. But don't worry, I got a different razor. It was kind of just a gag gift because I don't know what it is.
Just as a joke.
As you get older, you don't ask for that many things for Christmas. That's one thing that I've
Oh, that's
noticed.
true.
Yeah, definitely.
That's one thing what happened with my dad. For his birthday gift, we got him a watch, right?
Yeah.
But as a joke, as you said, the gag gift, we bought him a random tripod that he would never use.
Oh my goodness, yeah. And talking about watches, I heard you went to China and you got a nice watch.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about
Got
that?
a nice Xiaomi watch, 8
very
band Pro
nice.
as a gift. It is
Nice.
amazing.
Oh yeah, you
I
were telling
wouldn't-
me about it
I'd s-
earlier. Yeah.
Yes, it would compete budget-wise.
Mm-hmm.
But the one problem is you can view messages, but you can't respond to any of them.
Oh, on Apple Watch, like it's really hard to like. You know how they have like the scribble. to
Oh,
write?
yeah.
Like yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I think they got to fix that. Like I have an old Apple Watch Series 3, but like still it barely recognizes it. Like I tried to type an A,
Yeah.
and it recognizes it as an M. So it's quite
I
interesting.
mean, in the end, I just take out my phone and just send a message from that.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Like this iPhone 8 Plus, but sometimes I see the message. It's good. I can read it. I can respond whenever. So
Oh yeah, that's the great thing about
yeah.
it.
But I basically only use my Apple Watch to calculate my steps and like.
Oh yeah,
there's-
and sport.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Like when we go running on the Biz Run Club, I love like doing it on there. The Apple Watch battery life for the Series 3, it's really nice as well. Like,
Oh,
it
yeah.
lasts for like a 20-kilometer run, like as we
Oh
know now.
wow.
Like even if I remember we did the 20-kilometer run as broken.
Yeah.
Like we stopped out in the
Oh yeah, and then we
studio
had
for-
all those breaks, and your watch still just made it through.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Like I had to put it on charge throughout the thing, but the workout
Yeah.
didn't stop. So yeah.
Yeah. Right now, I'm looking at since my running thing here, it has location, right?
Oh yeah.
And then it has a button that says warm up. I'm not sure if
Oh,
you can see,
really?
but it says warm up
Oh yeah,
here.
yeah. Oh wow.
So you can press
yeah.
it, and it says like pre-warm up run 6 minutes, and you can change everything.
Oh,
It
wow.
says, there's something that says rotate left ankle 20 seconds, rotate right ankle 20 seconds, knee warm up 30 seconds, alternate leg curls, dynamic hip stretches,
Wow.
everything.
That's really advanced, right? Not even the Apple Watch does that. You gotta
I
pay for that.
know.
You gotta pay for that on Apple Fitness. Wow, that's great.
Really, everything here is for free. It has goals, and you can also have interval runs.
Oh wow, I think they do something like that on the Apple Watch, or they do like I know on the Apple Watch they do like a cool down thing where you can do like a cool down phase for like 5 minutes. You can select on the Apple Watch. But the
yeah.
Apple Watch does its job for me. It's just I use it for runs and I just wear it to tell the time sometimes, and yeah,
Oh yeah, for sure.
it serves its purpose. So
Yeah, serves its purpose as a watch.
yeah, definitely. And I know you want to get back into swimming, sort of, and we might go on a few swims sometime.
Definitely go for a quick sprint session. Just focus
Yeah.
on going all out hard.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Building up that HVO capacity. And tell us about some of your swims that you had in China.
I went for 2 swims, I think. Both of them I did maybe just over a kilometer within half an hour.
Oh yeah.
And that was after a gym session.
Oh wow. What'd you do at the gym?
So I do like just upper body stuff, shoulders, arms, biceps,
Oh
all
wow.
of that. And then I go straight for a swim right after.
Oh wow, yeah. I think usually, we're like even like at training here, we do like warm ups and dynamic stretches, but like before swimming. But like then we do swimming and then we go to the gym after. You kind of did an opposites thing. Wow.
Yes, I say I somewhat did.
Wow, yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, because I remember at Marrickville sometimes. Did we go to the gym before or after? Sometimes, or like we did like stretches and.
We went before. I'm pretty sure we went before.
Oh, yeah, we did runs around the park. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, all
That
of
was,
that.
that was fun. Like even like just going before, like even the hot days, it was just nice to. Like I remember we came in. Like I remember my first like day that I knew we had dry land. I really didn't even know it. Like I just walked in and I was like, "Where is everyone? Is there even training today?" Then they all ran in huffing and puffing with sweat dripping down their
With all the
faces.
sweat dripping down their face from doing a few laps.
Yeah, and I was like, "Where were you guys?" And it's like, "We're doing dry land. Didn't you get the memo?" Yeah.
I think the best part about dry land is when you do your running, you get to go into the pool right after.
Oh yeah, and it was boiling hot outside. Yeah, that's the one thing that I
Yes,
love.
that is one of the most satisfying feelings ever.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I mean, running tips. Anything about running? I've last time I went on a run was January 1st on New Year's Day. I got up and I was like, let's just go on a 10-kilometer run.
I haven't gone for one in a few months, I think.
Really?
A month or something. Yes,
Oh,
I
wow.
might just do some skipping.
Oh yeah,
Skipping
nice,
is also
yeah.
good.
There's one thing, like, there's a difference between, like between running and swimming. We have the running aspect where it's hard to build the endurance, but if you haven't been in the pool for a while, just the feel of the water, like even just getting into the pool, like even not doing anything hard. Like when I was on holiday, like I just got into the pool. It wasn't that I wasn't doing something hard every day, but I was just getting in the pool, getting the feel of the water, doing some drills, and spending the time on really getting that technique, not the endurance, because I know I do that back in Sydney. But yeah, it was nice to just get in the pool and just get the feel of the water. Because the first thing I got back, my coach was like, "Oh, have you been swimming?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I don't care." He said to me, "I don't care what you did in the water. It's just that you got in and got the feel of the water."
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and even just getting. It's not that we were doing much endurance. We were doing endurance, but just the technique as well. Like we were doing a lot of technical work. And,
More
oh,
paddles
definitely,
work.
yeah. I got some new paddles. I'm trying to figure out the difference between. I'll try and show you. I'll put some pictures up on screen of the paddles. But it's I've got some ones that curve around, and then I've got some flat ones that you put your fingers through. Yeah, and then the new thing is swimming.
Curve around.
Oh yeah, they've got like it's weird. I'll try.
Yeah,
I'll
like
try and find
it curves in like that a bit.
Oh yeah, definitely. It curves in
like that.
But when I'm doing breaststroke, they pull off, and it's just
Oh yeah. Not the best for that then, I guess.
pull like.
But
Yeah.
then again, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like really weird for breaststroke.
You pull it
Butterflies,
around.
okay.
You pull more around.
Yeah, and it's also about taking bigger strokes, like getting wider, not like holding a lot of water.
Oh yeah, and do it quicker.
Oh,
And to get the
definitely.
recovery phase a lot better also.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And it's almost time for the Paris Olympics.
It is. When are the
Only-
Paris Olympics? July?
I
Is
think
it mid-year? It's mid-year, I'm pretty
August.
sure.
Yeah. You know how I go on away on that camp for 3 months? For
You?
School? Yeah, I go away on my school.
No,
visit.
I'm not aware of it. Tell me
Oh,
about
really?
it.
Wow. I might cut some of this out of the broadcast because some of it's school.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
So my school does a camp for 3 months where we go away to this place and we grow up, sort of. Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm away for 3 months and it's during the time of the Olympics.
Oh, are you not allowed to take your phones, or they not have
No,
reception?
no technology. So hopefully they might let us watch some of it. But
Oh, surely they let you watch the swimming.
hopefully, yeah, because we do get to train once a week there at a pool that they rent out. But yeah, I mean it's I'm not looking forward to it. I don't want to go away for a term. Yeah, I think I'm going term. Yeah, I forget now, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. I mean, just going there. Is it more like camping or?
It's more getting to just. They say we'll become young men. We get to come outside,
Yeah.
like we get to go outside and camp sometimes. Sometimes we get to make our own food. This is just what I've heard. But
Ooh, yeah.
people,
Is your
don't
whole
really
year
like
group, right?
Yeah, but we go in like the different terms of the school year, so they were
Oh,
they
yeah,
weren't all
yeah.
just at once. Yeah, so it's like 70
Oh, yeah,
kids
that's
at once.
understandable.
Yeah, yeah. But back to the like Olympics in the swimming world. Mac
Oh, yeah.
Horton has retired after
Retired at
number
the
of
young
years
age
swimming.
of 27, was it?
Gosh, yeah, that's when did Ian Thorpe retire? When he was like,
He retired
gosh.
very young, 23,
if
24.
he was 17 at the Sydney Olympics, 17 or 18, and he retired in 2006. So yeah, around 23. Yeah, definitely. Gosh.
Look,
And then
I'm
he made
checking up right now.
and then he made his comeback.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, it said here in November 2006
yeah,
he retired.
Yeah, 'cause-
24.
oh wow. Well, Mac
Yeah.
Horton,
And then he
held on.
returned.
Oh, yeah, he
Oh, yeah,
returned,
he
but
held on for a while.
but the
Failed
thing
to
is
make
that-
the Australian Olympic team.
Oh, with Ian Thorpe,
Thorpe.
my dad was saying that good old Thorpe, he was saying that he tried to make his Olympic comeback, but he usually for the Olympics you need to train 2 years out to try and start your preparation.
Yeah, I think he only trained a year out.
He was a
wasn't it?
year out, so he didn't have the best preparation. Him and Michael Klim, remember they were in the 4x100.
Oh, yeah,
they were
I remember
together
Michael Klim, of
at
course.
Sydney 2000. But Michael Klim, he went on to have a lot of different diseases, and luckily he's
Oh, yeah,
he's okay
shame
now.
for him. Still
Yeah,
alive
definitely.
now.
Yeah, he's doing well. I've seen a whole bunch of ads from Australian Red Cross.
Yeah, and then I have another
Red Cross.
thing.
Yeah, you there? You there?
And
Oh, there? Oh, you just come back. Sorry, give me a sec.
1 second.
I can cut
Can you
all
hear
this
me
part.
now?
Yeah, I can hear
My
you
mum just
perfectly.
called me.
Okay.
We can cut that out a bit later, right?
Oh, yeah, I can cut all that out, definitely, yeah, because I've got
Yeah.
back and edit it.
I just send her a quick message.
Sure, yeah, I can. Yeah.
So, yep, you ready to get back to it?
Yeah, sure.
I just
sure,
sent
yeah,
her a
'cause
message. Okay, but the
Perfect.
one matchup I'm really excited about,
Yeah.
Sin, the Chinese 100 breaststroker, and Adam Peaty.
Ooh, yeah, didn't he beat Adam Peaty's world record, or was it Zach Stubby Cook's
Yes,
world
and
record?
Zach Stobbledy Cook's record.
Yeah, because usually for a 200 you need to be for an 100
A lot leaner.
Yeah, but he's really, I think he's either really tall and muscular, and it's really weird, his physique
Yeah.
for the 100. Usually you can only
Yes,
be
has
good
the
at
build of a
100.
50 freestyle.
Oh, yeah, oh, God.
Has the build of a
definitely,
50 freestyle swimmer.
yeah. And did you see,
But how? He has the muscle and the
Oh, yeah.
endurance.
yeah, he has the muscle and the endurance, and I don't think we've really seen that since Adam Peaty, and we know that goes together well, so it'll be interesting to
No.
see how he plays off at the Olympics.
Yes, but then again, Adam Peaty did not compete in 200 breaststroke.
Yeah, the thing is, you can really, theoretically speaking, you can really only be good at like 100, not 200, or you can only really be good at 200 and not 100.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
And not 100.
Yeah, like you got to have good endurance for the 200, but 100, it's just full out, and then, so basically, first 50 full out, basically PB plus 0.5 or 1 second, then come
Yeah,
back with
and then
whatever.
try and hopefully a negative split.
Oh yeah, hopefully, or just come back whatever like pace, like whatever pace you can come back in, like just use all the energy, leave everything in the pool.
Yes, but Adam Peaty versus Tin and Zach Stobbledy versus Tin, that is going to be
yeah.
amazing.
Didn't Adam Peaty try some 200s, or was that
I'm not too sure, but I've heard a few things about Adam Peaty never swam a 200 because he'd basically sink because he has too much muscle.
Oh, definitely, yeah. The third 50, he would go down to the bottom of the pool.
Yeah, that's what made Tin Huang such an amazing swimmer, to be able to do that, changing the breaststroke world completely.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And I saw the other day, I was looking on Meet Mobile.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Meet Mobile, right?
Yeah, he got
Pardon?
800. He did the 800-meter freestyle.
Who did?
Carl Chalmers.
Carl Chalmers? Where
yeah,
at? What meet? Queensland?
I was like some Queensland.
Queensland
meet or something.
combined?
Yeah, I think it might have
probably
been one of
Queensland
those
combined.
meets. Yeah, but he did the 800 freestyle. If you know Carl Chalmers, he's a
Oh.
100 freestyler. Yeah.
Yeah. What time did he get? I think he would have gotten pretty decent, though.
I know what time he got. What time do you think he got?
An 8:50?
8:30.
Oh, I was thinking of 8:30.
So I think he's around a
Wow.
minute off the world record. 'Cause
That
the world
is still
record's like 7
amazing.
I know, like considering he's a 100 freestyler, a 50 and 100. Did he
Yeah.
do the 50 or was it just 100?
I, c- I can only remember the matchup between Kyle Chalmers and Dressel.
Oh, yeah. I remember at the Tokyo Olympics, everyone was saying Kyle Chalmers was breathing the wrong way. Like, so,
Really?
so Caleb Dressel was on this side and Kyle Chalmers was on this side, but he was breathing
Oh,
that
yeah.
way. So if he was breathing, he was looking on the opposite direction of Caleb Dressel. If he was looking towards him, there was a chance
He probably would
could
have realized.
Yeah, he probably would have
And I'm not
realized,
sure
but
if
he
you've
was
seen,
Yeah.
but Caleb Dressel is having a comeback.
Oh yeah, he took like a year off swimming for mental health, but he's
think
done
more
some good
than a year.
times.
More than a year.
I think it was like a year and a half. Like since Tokyo, it's been like
Yeah,
Tokyo was
Tokyo,
3
he's just basically stopped after that.
After Tokyo, he did maybe like the world. He didn't even do the world championships, did he?
No, he didn't.
Oh wow!
And I think he's
yeah.
just come back recently. So can't wait to see a powerhouse of him coming back to swimming.
It's going to be interesting to see whether or not he still has it in him. I know he still has the motivation, but it's just all about the technique.
Oh, yeah,
and
for sure.
endurance. Yeah, and like for 100, it's just flat out. There's no room for error. Like the turn, if you screw up, like
Screw it up the
even
tiniest bit.
the tiniest, like I know non-swimmers listening to the podcast, you can think it's like the tiniest bit, like say like 3 100s. But
Yeah.
like 3 100s could be the difference between first and last. In a 50 and 100, it could be the difference between first and last.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then it's like something with running. That's why a 100-meter sprint is more difficult than you think. There is
Definitely, yeah.
no room for error.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And I was just looking at the program here. It says I put something down. There was in the 2012 Olympics at London. You would never
Yeah.
think this. In a marathon, they had a photo finish.
In a marathon.
In a marathon, I'll try and send you the video. It was
Yeah.
between I think it was an Australian or some Polish, and I don't know, but like they had to get the camera down to the last little millimeter
Yeah,
in a
last little-
marathon. In a marathon.
Wow.
It was.
You'd never
yeah.
think anything like that.
Oh,
Because
absolutely.
you'd
yeah.
always think, yeah, there'd always be like, you'd have your group of 5 people,
Oh yeah.
and then one person would eventually drop everyone.
Oh yeah, like even in cross country, you wouldn't think there would be a photo finish because you
never.
you start in a big bunch of like say even in my position like 150 people, but you're spread across.
Yes. You're spread across the start line. It's more of somewhat of a staggered start when someone's
yeah.
further behind.
Yeah, and you'd think that someone would tail someone, but not right next to each other.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
What was the split that ended up between the two?
Oh, it was like 2 100s or 1 100. Like imagine going all that way
Wow.
just for a
And
silver.
to just get beaten by that tiny bit.
I know, yeah. I know they would retire, but like pushing on, like I could imagine that tiny little bit, like
To the
all
failure.
the motivation, yeah. And I think, I hope they kept going after, like, I hope they kept their career. Like the woman who got second, I hope she kept doing her like running after that. But,
Oh yeah, of course.
I can imagine the mental, like
The mental
heartbreak.
side of it.
Oh, definitely.
I mean,
yeah.
a silver medal at the Olympics is great.
Oh, it's
But
amazing.
how much
yeah.
better is a gold medal?
Oh yeah, it's just that tiny difference that could make up first, and yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
and then again, you're thinking,
oh yeah, I think
like,
in
if you
the-
train that one bit harder.
Oh, I know, right? Like your mind plays tricks on you. If you did something differently, it could have changed everything wrong.
Yeah,
It could have made everything go wrong, everything go right. Yeah.
if you did those extra few sessions, what would have
yeah,
happened?
definitely. It's always what would have happened or what could have happened. Yeah, but I mean,
You
at
just
the end of the
focus
day,
on what
it's-
did happen.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Focus
I
on
was
what
gonna
did
say,
happen, of course.
definitely. Yeah.
Because I'm not sure if you heard, but Michael Phelps, when he was swimming, he hardly missed out a single day of training
I
for
think he
3 or
went-
4 years.
Oh, I think it was like 3 or 4. I think maybe even 5 that he did like every single day of
Without
swimming.
missing a single day.
Even on New Year's Day, even on Christmas Day, every public holiday, even his birthday, he didn't miss out.
That is impressive. That is dedication
Definitely.
to another level.
I know,
And that's
right?
why
Yeah.
he's one of the greatest swimmers ever.
Oh, definitely, if not the greatest. I think people are gonna have trouble trying to run down his 8 gold medals at
Yeah.
the Beijing Olympics. It was
I
that
reckon,
tiny bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
he was that tiny bit. I think the
Even
only people we can compare to Michael Phelps are the young prodigies.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And even like in the
Yeah,
100 butterfly, even in the 100 butterfly at the 2008 Olympics, it was 1/100th. And Michael
yeah.
Phelps, he was a body length behind at the 50-meter mark.
Was it Chad
and he
Leclos?
no, Chad Leclos beat him in the 200 butterfly at the next Olympics. But
Yeah,
the 2012 Olympics, so it built up to the 2008 Olympics for Michael Phelps, Beijing. Then it just slowly
Beijing, yeah.
dropped. Then it just dropped.
Because
In
I saw some of the buildings at Beijing for the Olympics.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, my dad went and watched the Beijing Olympics. He has a photo of Michael Phelps and stuff. But the
Oh,
one
wow.
thing is that I think the 2008 Olympics, it just felt a bit empty. Like some of the swimmers had retired. Like
Oh, yeah.
Grant Hackett was there. Kieran Perkins
A
was
really good
there.
distance. He was a distance swimmer, right?
Yeah, yeah, but he was a bit of an interesting character. But Ian Thorpe had retired, and it just wasn't really the same. But one thing
Yes,
is,
of course.
like even at the 2012 Olympics for Phelps, his first race he came fourth in the final.
Oh, no.
I think it was the 400 or 200 IM, and then the Rio Olympics he didn't even do the 200 butterfly, his main event.
Yeah,
because
getting old.
Oh yeah, because Chad Leclos was like that good, like that tiny bit.
Yeah.
Like Phelps. If Phelps took another stroke, if Phelps didn't glide for that long, yeah, he would have
Oh, he
won.
probably would have got it.
Yeah, but Phelps tied with 2 other people for silver.
He'll take that.
Yeah,
He'll take that, I guess, since he knew
still
his
a good
time
rider,
was
yeah.
coming to an end.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because, yes, an up-and-coming Sweden talent. Who would
Oh,
you
yeah.
think is some of the greatest up-and-coming talent?
I think Molly O'Callaghan definitely.
Molly, I think Summer McIntosh.
Oh yeah, good
The
point. I mean,
Canadian.
yeah, but the one person that is running Summer McIntosh down is Ariane Titmus and Kaylee McEwen.
But Summer McIntosh is only a year older than us, I think.
Really?
Yes. I'll search it up for you right now, but Summer McIntosh, she is still in her teenage years.
And oh my lord, what?
Yeah,
That's
no,
so
Summer
good.
McIntosh is 17.
Oh wow,
So she was born 2006.
that doesn't seem that long ago. Like for our age, like
No,
when
that's
when we
only
were born, it
2
was
years
only
before
like
me.
wow.
I was born 2008.
Yeah, yeah. Oh wow, that's 2006. Really?
Yeah,
That's some next level determination to be that good at 17.
yeah.
I know Ian Thorpe was that
Ariane
good at 17.
Titmus, yes. But Ariane Titmus is 23,
Oh,
I
that's.
think. Yeah.
I mean, that's around the age
Still
that most
young.
swimmers are at their peak, or like
Yeah.
around
And
25.
Ledecky is 26.
Ooh, getting a bit old there for like swimming.
She's
swimming
probably only
years.
got one Olympic left. She might be able to squeeze another Olympics when she's 30. But I highly doubt that.
Last Olympics. Like theoretically speaking, she can only really go on so she's 26 this
Yeah.
year. So I don't think she can make it until 30. I
Yeah.
mean, she might go until 28,
No.
but really,
Yeah.
like
Like for another World Championships.
yeah, oh definitely, yeah. And even yeah, I don't think she has another Olympics in her. Maybe I think this might be like the last
Maybe for a
one where she-
relay.
maybe.
For
I
a
think
relay, she
World
might be able to just sneak into the squad.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. And
With Matt Corden, he was able to sneak in for one of the semi-finals of the 4x2.
yeah, so he didn't even swim the final. So going back to Matt Horton that we
No.
were originally on, he won the gold at Rio, and in the media they call him a one-trick pony. So he
Yeah.
did one thing. It's still an amazing achievement. Don't get me wrong. It's really
Yes,
not
of course.
Not many people can achieve that. But he did one thing. He won the Olympic gold medal. Then he failed to make the 400 final at
Oh, yeah.
Tokyo. But he sneaked on. So, say at the Sydney 2000, they want to save their best talent in the 4x100 relay, say for Australia.
Yes, of course.
2 other swimmers, say people that replaced Ian. What the hell is those balloons?
Oh, what is that?
So
Maybe the
Ian-
new iOS update.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So Ian Thorpe and Michael Klim, say those are the 2 best. So to say they
Yeah.
wouldn't swim in the semi-final. 2 other sub swimmers would. but the sub swimmers still get medals. They won't go on a podium, but they would get medals. So
Do they still get medals?
Oh, they still get the
Wow.
medals. So say
I never knew that.
So say I was a backup in the semi-final for the 4x100
Yeah.
at an Olympics. I would still get a medal even if I didn't swim in the final.
Oh wow, that's interesting. Something that I never knew.
Yeah, so that's why Mac Horton was counted. He didn't swim in the final for the 4x200 free. He was the
Oh, no.
semi-final. He was a semi-final backup or replacement. So he got the medal as he was one of the two that swam as a replacement.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so that's why he got 2 Olympic medals, which is still really amazing.
It's still an achievement in itself, even
definitely,
just to make the Olympics.
Yeah, and he'll go down as like dolphin number 747. I remember his number. But he'll still go down as like an amazing swimmer, and he still has a plaque at Sydney Olympic Park Aquatic Centre and everything like that. So
I think we saw that. We saw that
oh yeah, definitely.
last time I was there.
I think they put up some new ones, and we got to talk about what's her name? I know the image.
Which country?
Australia. The one who got at the 2018.
Backstroker?
No, Gold Coast Games. She got banned for drug use.
Oh, Shayna Jack.
Yeah, Shannon
Shayna
Jack.
Jack.
Yeah.
Shayna Jack. She's back. She's finally back.
She slipped and hurt her wrist at the Australian Championships.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, and it was like heartbreaking because she was doing amazing. She was right up there with Molly O'Callaghan. Then she hurt her wrist and she just went back home. So that's one thing that hopefully she goes to this Olympics. Like, when are the Australian trials? They're soon, right?
They'd have to be very... Don't they only do the Australian trials like 2 months before?
I think they do it
something?
I've got to say around May.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that is soon. A few months then.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see who plays out. I hope Shayna Jack. I hope she's in. I'm going to actually search up see if there's any recent news articles.
Yeah, since what a comeback she must have had.
Shayna
Like
Jack.
after the doping ban, just to come back and to even do it again.
Do you think that she did? Like, do you think she was responsible for the doping, or?
I'm trying to remember what exactly happened. Was it that she accidentally took an antibiotic that had banned substances?
I think that was it. I don't think she took it on purpose. She seems very nice, but really, I think she's seriously still an amazing swimmer. There's an article here. Swim star Shayna Jack reveals her heartbreaking details of her battle with mental health, and that was only in October last year.
Yeah.
So
Because then again, she's just unlucky to get randomly tested.
yeah, and there's 2 bad things that have happened in her career as well. But I'm so glad that she's still pushing on and being motivated. So she's had that doping ban, and did they lift it a bit early because of some reason?
I can't remember.
And then she slipped and hurt her wrist at the Australian Championship. So that's one thing. But the thing is, with a doping ban at an Australian Championships or the Gold Coast, it's really hard to come back from that.
Yes, it is. Anything in general for a ban.
Oh,
You
yeah,
have all the critics on you, all the
yeah.
pressure and everything.
And the media as well. The media can do some terrible things.
Oh, of course. They'd probably try to make it look like that she did it on purpose, which is even worse.
Like, even when Michael Phelps's last world record got beaten, I think in the 400 AM or something, the media did like false starts, like Michael Phelps banned from the swimming world forever.
Oh, yeah.
That's so clickbait. Like yeah, his record is wiped, but he still goes down as like the most Olympic gold medals.
8 Olympic medals. Who else would ever be able to do that in the future?
Nobody in the near future. Like, it was in our timeline. I don't think anyone.
Yeah,
else
she was just such a rounded swimmer. To go well in the IM. I think if you're a really good IM swimmer, like top of the world, you should be able to do pretty well at every other stroke.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, like, IM's hard for me because I'm not good at backstroke. Like, butterfly, breaststroke, and freestyle are great. The breaststrokes kind of let me down in the IM because that's like the hardest part, flipping over.
Oh, you get tired. You get tired. That's what makes it so hard.
But the freestyle's okay, but the backstroke, it's getting better. It's improving for me. But it's just
that's why you use your arms. Save your legs for breaststroke.
Yeah, and you get to breathe the whole way out because you're on your back. Like, you just.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean. The physical, like, I read some articles a while back that he was going through a lot of pain because swimming
Yeah.
every day for 5 years. That you could imagine
That
what
must
does
have taken a
mentally.
toll.
Oh, definitely. But he, of course, you could imagine that he was very motivated as well.
I think some days he wasn't even motivated to go.
But he just had to because he knew if I want
Yes,
to be here, I have to do
discipline.
this. If he wants to get to point A, he has to do everything in his path to get there. If he's really motivated.
That's it. He really wanted it, and that's what makes it such an amazing thing. How he got those 8 gold medals.
Yeah, has someone done like a biography about him or like an autobiography? I wonder. Like
I
that'd be good
think
to
so.
read.
There's also an autobiography about Adam Peaty. I'm pretty sure it's called The Gladiator.
Oh, I remember that. I'm gonna first search up Michael Phelps' book. Oh, there's a few of them, but they're not written by him. I don't think. Oh,
Him.
there's like 5 books about him. There's one called there's a few. There's one called No Limits.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that.
Wow, and does he coach? Like, he'd be a great coach.
Yes, I'm not sure. I haven't heard much about him anymore
Yeah,
from now on.
Like, I know he was commentating for, like, he does stuff for, like, what's the, I think he does stuff for USA Swimming and, like, the, like, sports over there, like, commentating.
Oh yeah, of course. They tried to get ex-athletes to come back and do
Oh,
commentating.
And even for Ian
Like, to
Thorpe,
commentate on the game.
And, like, even for Ian Thorpe, he was commentating, like, on the Tokyo Olympics, and I remember that was really
Yeah,
good, like...
and isn't Ian Thorpe part of the 7 News team, or he was?
It's either 7 or 9, there's, like, I always get mixed up between those two.
One of the two, one of
Yeah.
them.
But I remember, like, is it 7 that's the proud sponsor of the Olympics? I think it is 7.
I'm pretty
but, like,
sure it's 7, then it would be 7.
They even got James Magnuson to commentate. You remember him? They called him the Missile.
Not really. Doesn't ring that
really?
much of a bell.
James Magnuson.
Not really.
He's he came so in I think it was Beijing Olympics. It was
Yep, 2008.
it was not Ashley Callis. It was one of the Australian swimmers. I forget his name. Doesn't come to mind. He lost the 100 free by 1/100th of a second.
Yeah.
And then in the 2012 Olympics, James Magnuson lost the 100 free by 1.
Oh. Coincidence, maybe?
2012, first in the 100 free 2016, second in the 100 free 2021. So it's just been like Australia's been good in the 100 free so far. We've had good short distance sprinting for freestylers.
Yes, because the only 100 free gold medal I remember is Kyle Chalmers at 2016, was it?
Oh yeah. But I'll send you something. But James Magnuson, I forget the other guy's name, but it was really, really depressing watching that 1/100th, that turn, that dive, that
the
time.
fingernail.
Yeah,
If his fingernails were a bit longer, he probably would have won.
Yeah, and that's what. And even if he did like one more butterfly kick, it might have changed something. But
Exactly.
yeah. But I'll tell you another story about him. There's different podcasts different Swimming New South Wales podcasts. I remember he was saying it was like the World Championships in Singapore or somewhere, and he was sick. He had like the flu and stuff. He couldn't get out of bed, but he was just determined. He was very sick, and I remember he got out of bed and he swam that race and he ended up winning.
Wow, to be sick. Imagine how much faster he would have been if he wasn't.
Oh, I know, yeah, and he won. I think he might have got one of the records as well, but yeah, that's still sensational.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely, yeah. And, I mean, Australia's got some really promising talent for the 2024
Promising
Olympics.
talent everywhere. Swimming, athletics, running,
Oh, definitely,
everything.
yeah. And even, who's that runner? They
Peter
call him
Bowl
the
or
flying-
Rohan Browning? Rohan Browning.
Yeah. He's going to be interesting to watch. And even Ollie Hoare, the 1500, he won at
And
the
then there's
Commonwealth
Peter
Games.
Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Peter Bowl, the 800 runner.
Yeah, we've got some good runners as well. So that's going to be interesting to watch how it plays out at the
And
Olympics.
some high jumpers.
Yeah.
High jumpers and pole vaulters.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And you're going to be one of the javelins at the Olympics one day.
Hopefully. We'll see.
yeah.
We will see.
I'll play on screen shortly. Caleb, was it 44 meter?
I think 44 meter training throw.
Oh wow, yeah, I'll play that. I'll play that now actually, and you can give a little backstory if like where it was and like what, yeah, if you want.
So yesterday or the day before on Sunday morning, right? Just an ordinary training session. On my last two throws, since my coach has always told me some technique thing, you know how when your coach tells you something, but you can sometimes never implement it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
On that last one, I was able to use that specific technique
Oh really?
with keeping my chest up a bit more. Because before I was throwing more downwards rather than upwards. So
Oh.
on that throw, it generated an extra few meters.
Oh wow. I
So
mean,
I was lucky enough to get that.
I was talking to one of my other coaches, and he said the smallest detail, even in technique, can make the biggest difference.
Oh yes, that's why when sometimes you can feel it if it goes far. You just
Yeah.
feel like you threw with good technique. That's just the main thing.
Yeah, and even like that feeling of knowing that you did a good job and you pleased yourself, that's one thing that, like, the feeling for like a swimmer or an athlete, a javelin or a runner,
Oh
knowing
yeah,
that you
any
did
athlete
good.
in general.
Like even the feeling after a say 10K run, 20K run, the feeling like when we did our 20K, the feeling
Yes,
that we
you're
just
proud of
accomplished something.
yourself.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Like the feeling of
The
like you and I.
achievement.
Yeah, that was an amazing run. Someone said we should do
You should do a half marathon.
like I got an email from one of the viewers and they were like, "Oh, it'd be really good like for the run club if you guys did like a broken marathon."
A full marathon?
Yeah, that'd be an interesting
Oh
video.
wow.
Yeah, I mean we've got to
That
train.
would take us a long time.
Oh yeah, it's even just to train for that. Like if we did like an hour and a half for our 20K, geez, you can imagine how long the marathon
And that was
would
with
take.
breaks, and I think that was an hour and a half, not including the breaks that we had.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think yeah, it was an hour and a half, and then we kept having breaks. Even if we did a broken marathon, I think
10K, like go 10K, 10K, 10K.
yeah, like
then-
even if we did like 7, then 5, then yeah, and like I think the way that we did it for the 20K, I'll take a look on my phone because I do have it here in my history. I think it was like I think we started off with like 5Ks.
Yeah, we started off with the 5.
At first, we didn't even plan to do a 20K.
No, and then we just we were already up there, so we may as well just finish it.
Yeah, I remember we were just like, oh, you know what? I have nothing else on today. We're just gonna do that. So I'll just get my fitness up.
And we started in daylight and we finished at dark.
I remember the weather got so grim at the end. We just had a whole bunch of brownies to replenish fluids.
Oh, definitely.
When was it? Oh, here we go. So we started off with a 1.3K.
Yeah.
Then we went to another 1.6. Then we did this. I don't think this one was in a row. I don't think 17.58 was in a row. I think we did that broken.
No.
piece. Then we did.
Yeah, that was broken.
Yeah, so that's. I think August was my best month for running ever.
Oh, you did like that 50K week.
Yeah, I know.
Was
I'll
it?
show you. So this is my runs for August. So I did 2.6, 1.3, 17.5. 1.06, 1.3, 2.17, 3.25, 1.
Yes, doing all those runs.
Going all the way up there. That's all my runs just in August.
Oh, wow. Is that syncing from Strava?
From my Apple
Did
Watch.
you sync it from Strava?
Oh, no,
Oh,
that's
your
just my
Apple Watch.
Yeah, so I can, and like even for the, I'll show you something for the, when we did the 17K, 20K, sorry, I'll show you.
Yeah.
When I go down to there, to August, I can check my heart rate for each one, my average heart rate. So for our fastest kilometer was 4:42.
For which one? For our 17K? Or something different?
Is the 9th kilometer. So the
I thought we
9th
went faster on sometimes, though.
I think we might have. The 9th kilometer, we were going 4:42 pace. My heart rate was 175, and it says 171 SPM.
Oh, I think I was wearing your watch. Was
Yeah,
I
that's
wearing
right.
your
Yeah,
watch?
you put on my watch for the run, and I remember that. So that was your heart rate, yeah.
Yes, 170 something.
171. And it said cadence was like one. I've no idea what that means. It was like...
Oh, cadence is how many steps per minute.
Oh, so then we were doing... Where is it here? We were doing 171 steps per minute. Wow, that's...
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, the fastest kilometer I have here
Yeah.
was our... Let me take a look. Our 13th kilometer, I think.
I'll take a look on my phone.
Actually, no, our 9th. Yes, our 9th or 10th.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds about right. Yeah. I mean, our 18th kilometer, because that doesn't really count. It was only like how many meters was it? It was 500 meters. So we're going. I mean, our second fastest kilometer was. Let's check our slowest and our second fastest. Oh, the first one was 6:05. Second was 5:59. So we were gradually staying around the 6-minute 15 pace.
Yes. Going nice and easy, having a nice steady heart rate.
Yeah, we should do that again sometime, but we should like we don't stop like do big stops, because I remember we
Oh,
sat
definitely.
here we sat here and did the podcast with ice cream.
Yes, we went to your house, did a podcast, had some ice cream, had some brownies just to replenish and everything.
Yeah, that was after about 15 kilometers. Then we were like, let's do 5
yeah.
more. So we went around the Beeman Park route. So that's what I did my 10K around.
Yeah, and we went around to pick up my athletics bib
I remember
from
that.
my
That
little
was
athletics club.
that was around the 12th kilometer.
I
And
think
then
so.
And you're talking to your coach, and you're like, "Oh, we've done around 12 kilometers. We're gonna do 8 more."
Yes, yeah.
And
And he said he's a marathon runner himself.
and then you brought it back. We came back to my house, so we put it here. Then we kept running.
Yes, and then we went back, and then I put it in my pocket, and then we just
Then we went back
went
to
back.
the studio. Yeah. I remember that. That was really fun.
It was great.
And you got the bib with the McDonald's sponsored logo on
Oh
it.
yeah, I still have that.
Oh,
You have
really?
you have to sew it on.
Oh,
Like if
yeah,
you
I
don't
remember
have it,
that.
they don't really let you compete.
I remember that for like running what I do, like for my competitions, they give us a number, and my number's like I forget what it is, but like every year they give us a little patch to sew on to our
Oh yeah.
Singlet, and if you don't,
Yeah.
it's just a QR code with a number. Like
Also they scan it and they
If you-
link that to your like.
if you scan the QR code, it just searches up. So say my number's 1,000.
598
So
598 or
just say
1000. Yeah.
598. So say I scan the QR code on it, it would just come up with 598 on Google. Just the number.
And your
598.
results? Not even your results or anything? I mean, it would be interesting if it showed your results.
No, I wish it brought me to a website. So say my number's 598, it would just come up with 598 just on Google, just like that. And
wow.
that's just some
Okay.
random address or something.
Yes.
Yeah. So that,
Oh,
I mean,
wow, look at
that's-
the time. Half an hour.
Oh wait. Oh wow. That's. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what happens when we. Oh, I mean, we
Got
did have
carried
a set-
away.
today we did have a set program, so I mean that was
Yeah.
quite different. Yeah, is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything new or news, sports?
I guess
tech?
we save it for the next episode.
Definitely.
So
yeah,
we still have some things to talk about.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's the one thing. I mean, of stuff packed into it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I
And
guess
if you're
we'll
wondering,
end it here for today.
yeah, if you're wondering what microphone I'm using today, it's the silver microphone.
Silver one.
Using Caleb's one today because I wanted to test it. I've never actually used this one before, and I've got it. If you're wondering why I keep looking down to my desk, I've got the control panel here. This
Yeah,
is the
just
one
make sure everything's all good.
I can make myself go really loud. I can make myself go really
that was
soft.
loud.
Whoops, I shouldn't have done that probably. And there's a new feature that I think there's a little plug here, where I can
Yeah.
put my headphones into there and I can hear my own voice.
Oh, wow. Like,
So
feeds back immediate
yeah.
feedback.
So I did that just before, and next time you come to the studio, we can actually do that. We can test that so we can hear our own stuff. That's what they do on the radio. They have it so they can hear their own voices.
Oh,
And
yeah.
If anything sounds off, they can fix the sound. So I don't know if I'm really loud or if I'm really soft right now. I'm just worrying on the switch. I'm relying on the switch here, but
Oh, yeah, of course.
once we get that sorted, then that'll be pretty good. The future of the Biz
Yeah.
podcast. This is one
Yes,
of our longer
definitely.
podcasts. I think the longest
Of
podcast
course.
I've done was with Alex, where we did like
The
an hour and
live
30
one?
minutes. Oh no,
Is that the
wasn't.
live one or?
No, we did some live gaming, but then otherwise.
Oh, yeah.
But that's it for episode 25. Welcome back
That's
to
it for
2024. Hopefully, this is going to be our third year of the Biz podcast.
Yes, more maybe.
Yeah, maybe even 4.
Roughly.
Yeah, I think we're
Yeah.
in third and a half or sometime around then. But yeah, hopefully,
Yeah.
I can't wait to get up to the 100th episode.
Oh, that would be a massive milestone, triple
Yeah,
digits.
definitely. Oh, definitely. Yeah. And we should do a triple. I remember you want to do a triple digit running week.
One day we'll get there. We will
One
get there
day.
one time.
We'll train up. Even triple digit swimming week might be a bit harder.
That's very difficult.
Definitely, yeah. But you can find the Biz Podcast on Apple Podcasts, on rss.com, on Riverside FM, and whole lots of different platforms. We're on a whole bunch of different platforms now. So yeah, that's basically it for episode 25. Thank you for tuning in to
Thank
Biz
you. I guess
Podcast.
that's it for today.
Yep, thank you. See you guys.
Bye.
To find more of the Biz Podcast, check out the Lockdown Biz's YouTube channel or find us on Apple Podcasts.